I'm Kayla. Please like and subscribe.
Welcome back to another CryptoBROS
and a HollyGirl
podcast, number 102.
At some point, I would really wish people could see the chaos that happens right before this thing goes live. I just feel like it's like, hey, it's time to go. And then it's like, fast forward, try to get everything done. How was your guys' week?
Good.
I mean, we found out Holly's not pregnant.
I'm not pregnant.
That's a good thing.
But Caleb is.
I would
Yeah,
die.
but Caleb is.
Yeah, you can do that nowadays.
What?
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
And we're canceled.
Yeah. And the show. Greg just got us another one of these.
Oh.
Wah, wah. Oh, Chris says, hello, it's me, Chris. You don't say. You don't.
Hey, Chris.
I mean, it is his picture and his name. He spelled his name right though, because I always spell it wrong. I don't know about you guys. Anyways, so how was your guys' week for real? Anything cool happen?
Right. No. I have been under the weather for a while. Hopefully I am back turning it around. I do have some appointments I have to get to now. So
Gotcha.
Well, we'll dive into your medical history maybe next week.
oh wow.
We're gonna share all your files. We're gonna share them on shorts. We'll just send everything out on shorts. So everybody can
Full disclosure.
Full disclosure. Transparency. Remember, that was our word for a while. Then we threw that out the window, said the heck with it, and went live. I don't know. All right, so we got some stuff. We got.
I'm like, there's something like popping out of my head. I thought it wasn't my hair. It's my bow.
Holly, did the Rams play today, or did they play yesterday, or?
They played today at 1:30.
1:30. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start the conversation off with some NFL talk. What do you guys think about preseason football? You fans love it?
I hate it.
Tailgating?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of preseason.
You would think that I would enjoy it just because, fantasy football is coming up, which we're going to all play, right?
You sure?
I'm going to do a league. So I'm going to do several leagues. Yeah, I'm super excited. But you would think that I would watch preseason to get an idea of like who to put on my team, but I never have. Therefore, I feel like I shouldn't start now because I've been doing relatively good in fantasy football for the last few years.
Yeah.
I don't like that they don't play all the players though in fantasy football. And so it's not, or in preseason. So it's not like real to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
And then you have our favorite team. The Chiefs played yesterday, and on the very first play of the game, which means nothing, our best wide receiver goes down. And he's going to be out for at least 4 weeks. Yeah, they were going to play the first drive. He caught an 11-yard catch on the first play, separated his shoulder, out for 4 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So therefore, that just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I'm not necessarily a huge preseason anything. I mean, how many people besides, unless you live there, do you watch any preseason baseball? Like,
no, there's already too many regular games. Why would I want to start preseason baseball?
So it's kind of fun, get the hype, it's getting ready to start, but man, it's hard for me to watch. It just is. And I'm a big sports fan, but I just have a hard time with it. And I figured you guys probably were in the same boat, but we never really talked about it. And you got your Rams shirt on, and I was just weird.
It's game day.
It is game day.
Yeah, I have to. When Arizona Wildcats play or the Rams play, I dress up every single game. And if I don't, and they happen to lose, I feel like I jinxed them and it was all my fault. And yeah, so.
Have you wore your Arizona Crocs yet?
What?
Have you wore your Arizona Crocs yet?
You know what? This is really funny, but I wear them to go and feed the pigs and water the pigs and stuff because it's like kind of muddy out there and they're just easy to slip on, go out there and do it. So
there you go. You're a Croc wearer.
So actually they're like a good thing. I was going to get rain boots specifically for that, but my Crocs do just fine.
Yep. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How do you not get like mud and junk in your shoes?
In the little holes? I don't know. It doesn't.
Rudy.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I do have to
Who do you
say
think
though,
I have a baby face?
You do.
Aw, it's just
You
a
look like
baby.
yourself.
You know, side note, my nickname as a kid was Gerber, like the Gerber baby.
Stop it.
No, all the way through high school.
Like, you know what?
Through high
I am
school.
writing that down.
Like,
Yes,
you
for
look
real.
extra young for some reason.
People in my family still call me Gerb because of that.
You should change your name. If I could edit your name, I would. Maybe I can. I'll change your name to
Tattooed on your
Gerber.
forehead.
Yeah, Gerb. Hey, did you see? There was somebody who got a tattoo on their forehead of Trump. Like,
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I mean,
I
she
believe
did
it.
the aftermath of it, and it was all red like a tattoo would be, but it's like bold letters.
I
And
hope
was
that's
like,
fake.
so if he loses, then what? I mean,
Well, Josh,
He's just a
some
fan.
people are that dumb.
Yeah.
but on your forehead, I hope it's
That's-
fake. Like, just because if you tattoo anything, I don't care what it is. I hope it's fake.
It's called a Friday night. That's what it's called.
Friday night, Kansas City.
Drinking too much.
That's
Good
hilarious.
friends.
So we owe Caleb an apology, by the way.
For
Sorry.
What's up?
Last week. Did you guys see that video I tagged you in? No? Great. Apparently
Wait.
drafts are way tougher than we gave them credit for.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, there
Oh.
was videos I came across of drafts literally knocking lions out with their kicks.
Yeah.
And then a really sad video where a draft tried to kill a lion and it missed and killed its own baby. I don't know, but we do, Caleb. We apologize. At least I do. I mean, those guys,
I
they
don't.
probably don't care.
I still
Wow.
think my leopard. I think the
sent-
leopard's still
I
gonna.
sent Holly a video of the leopard.
Yeah, he sent me a video of these things, and I'm like,
Badass.
that is the freaking king of the jungle. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing that's going to kill that thing, and it's so pretty.
So if anybody thinks that your phones or your electronic devices are not listening to you, since the last podcast, on almost all my socials, I have been getting these videos of leopards and giraffes and hippopotamuses. And I'm like, what is, and then it hit me. Oh, my phone was sitting right next to me the whole time we were talking about it. And it just kept going. And I mean, I'm still getting those videos. So
now you're gonna
Be
get Gerber,
happy
baby.
that that's what it's
Yeah.
listening to you about, and not other things.
that's probably the most important thing I talked about all week. I got lots of naps in last week. So, and you wouldn't think I'd be so cranky, but I'm a little cranky today, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But
Uh-oh.
Don't be cranky.
I love
I
cranky
gotta
stuff.
apologize to all
Fun to
y'all.
mess with.
apologize, Greg. I'll hear about it.
I'm sorry. I booked y'all on poker.
Shit, you did.
Wow.
You know what? I was so excited because
Muted. He's
Josh
muted.
I
Just kick
kicked
him
Josh
out.
out yesterday, and I was so proud of myself.
Here's the thing.
I'm not even kidding you guys. I was like, at least
I knew you were celebrating.
I was. I totally was.
So I had to
Dancing
miss
around.
the first hour because of a wedding.
Sure.
And then when I got in, I never got any cards. I kept bluffing and I won here and there. But you got me. I had you, and then you outdrew me. That's why I hate Club GG, because that card generator sucks. And I'm not here for it. But I will give credit. Oh, it hurts my heart. I will give credit where credit is due. Congratulations, Greg. Congratulations
Thank
for
you.
beating me.
I know
Holly.
that.
Yes.
I know that hurt you.
I was just
I
happy
think
got
I
to
am
the
having a heart
final
attack right now
Feel
because
bad.
of that.
I was just happy I got to the final table with 12,000 chips. I was like, I'm holding on for dear life. Ended up getting fifth. So
That's awesome.
I was happy. Mhm.
Yeah, and that was was that G5 tournament we were playing
That
in?
was G5. Yeah. There's
Thanks.
We all talked over each other and then we all stopped.
Stop for each other.
Awkward
There is
silence.
also a poker tournament today at 5. If you guys want to play with, it's the Zach community. Just let me know if you need me to send Zach over for you to play. I'll do it. Like, no big deal.
Okay, I have a confession.
I got 10 people.
What?
I own Zach now.
Yes.
Yay.
So we don't normally talk about what we own and what we don't own,
Yeah.
but I hadn't bought any Zach. And so I decided I didn't have a Phantom wallet, by the way. I use other wallets, and I've always wanted a Phantom wallet, and I just never took the time to do it. So
Mhm.
Friday, after the dentist, which we're going to get into, I got a Phantom wallet, and I was sitting there, and then I thought, I'm gonna play around with some stuff. So I ended up buying some Soul, and here's the funny part: I couldn't figure out how to add Zach to my Phantom wallet, and then I realized you just buy it and it just shows up. So there's. Well, everybody has been telling me for a really long time that the Phantom wallet is awesome and you should get some, and or get one. But like we've talked about before, I've been blessed enough that I got them a lot of my bag goals a while ago. Like I haven't had to buy anything new. I'm just kind of waiting on some sell prices. So I played around and this and that and got some Zach, and I played in the Zach tournament on Friday. And I think Ghost knocked me out and I got 10th.
Damn that Ghost.
I know. I always say he's a great dude and stuff like that, but now I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna block him.
Wow.
So you know what? Oh my gosh, that's like you went extreme all this.
I told you I was cranky.
Oh, things just escalated.
I'm gonna have to turn down my mic when I get to the venting part of this podcast. So
I don't know if you noticed, but I've been playing with like GFi and that whole, DeFi elitism and stuff for a while. And so when I played my first Zach tournament, it's completely different people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I got really used to playing with the crowd over on this side, that when I played with Zach, I was like, Jesus, they're like gonna railroad me out of here because they're just betting, all in. And I'm like, what do you even have that deserves an all in? And so I am very intimidated by.
Most of the time it was nothing.
I know.
At least at the table I was at, I was like, man, that's a big bet. One time I just called the guy, and Hannah and I talked about that in Candid Conversations. I just called because I just want to see what he had.
Yeah, that's what I started.
And then I won, and he had like 8-3. I was like, okay. So kind of put a little note down.
But the Zach community players are so different than the GFi and, those players that it is so hard for me to decipher whether or not somebody could be bluffing, if they actually have something. It's stressful. It was so stressed out. And so I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this again with Zach. You guys better not do this to me, Dan.
It is funny that
I enjoy poker. I really enjoy it.
When we used to play with the Misfits, though, they played differently than the DeFi, and then Zach plays differently than even both of those communities. You just kind of got to get used to it. So I'll be in that game tonight for sure. For some reason, I thought it was at like 8:00 tonight, but
it is. It's at 7:00 your guys' time. 5:00 for me.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's 7:00 Central.
Yeah, 8 p.m.
Figure that out.
Yeah, it's too many time zones.
Yeah,
can we do away with time zones and just be?
If you guys want to play, let me know. We'll help you out.
Yeah, I'll play.
Okay.
Yeah, Rudy said, "Why doesn't Greg ever play?" So
I'm okay. I'm gonna make an effort to play.
Okay.
And so I'm guessing because there is a buy-in, there is prizes, but I didn't make it high enough to figure out what they were.
Well, they do first, second, and third.
Okay.
And then, I want to say, this time around actually might be more because we're doing 500 Zach each instead of 200. So I can't really say exactly how much the prize pool is going to be, but they do first, second, and third, and they divvy up everything that is put in, I think.
All right. Caleb, I just sent you my wallet address. Can you send me some Zach?
Who, Matt? Oh, yeah. Matt Rose.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Great.
He's going to smash you, Greg. For sure. Hey, before I forget, because I know I will, because I've started making a lot of notes and now it's getting real sloppy. So the Candid Conversations that was going to come out on Monday, actually there was a scheduling conflict and I didn't get to do the interview. So it's not going to come out on Monday. But I see her and I better check to make sure I don't have my dates mixed up so she doesn't freak out. No, this week Rudy and I are going to sit down and have a conversation. So
Awesome.
we're going to record that. So we'll have that out next week, but there won't be one out this week. We're trying to reschedule it for next month, but sometimes real life gets in the way and he couldn't make it. So we'll get it figured out. But I just wanted people to know that we didn't forget.
All right.
So yeah.
Can
I vent to you guys for a second?
Yes.
Oh, go right ahead. Get it out, Josh.
What do you want to talk about?
Was that a Cody Rhodes reference?
It was.
Okay, I caught you. I got you. I don't know how many people we have here that are wrestling fans, but so there's a couple things. So you guys know that I had some issues with my tooth and I lost a filling. I finally got that fixed on Friday, so that was awesome, and it worked out. I with all my heart and what all of my being hate the dentist. So it was like a big deal to finally get that over with.
Yeah.
Then I get to go to a wedding over the weekend. Okay. Now, some of you may have heard
Those
this,
are
some of
great.
you may not have. And by the way, Greg, this wedding was in that event center outside of our old office. Remember the one?
Oh,
they were building?
really?
Yeah. It is
What
gigantic.
the-
And this had to be the most expensive wedding I've ever attended in my entire life. Knowing me, I showed up in a polo
Cleveland.
shirt and jeans.
Oh.
That didn't work out very well.
You weren't wearing your Daisy Dukes?
Well, I went there for the stretchy polo shirt so I could fill up on this, what was supposed to be awesome food, right? And I was hungry because I just got my tooth fixed the day before and I still couldn't really eat anything until Saturday.
Mm.
So we get there. Finally, they get done with all the pictures. Like, whatever. I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm not a wedding fan anyways. I went there because my date was hot. That's the only reason I went. And then, so we're there. We finally get into where we're sitting down at our table, and then they do their first dance before we get our food.
Yeah.
I mean, I basically went there for the
You
food.
twerked?
Okay?
That's
No.
what, yeah, they do all of
So
that.
they did the
Sure.
first dance. The father of the bride is, well, he's on my list now because he did
good
a
movie.
toast.
On my list now.
Yeah, so
Oh,
he does a toast, right? 30 minutes later, here's how he starts the toast. You know, I just appreciate everybody coming, and I just kind of wanted to give you like a recap of how we got here today. When my daughter was 3, and I went, "Ugh, you've got to be kidding me."
Need a buzzer.
3,
Rudy buzzer.
okay?
Yeah.
And then he went all the way until she graduated from college. 30-minute toast. I mean, I've had it. So, yeah, I had an event about that. So then I got away from it. All right. I made it. I didn't punch anybody. It's all good. I
Mm.
come home. Okay.
Oh, no.
There is a movie that I have been wanting to watch for a I can't say very, very long time because it's fairly new. Have you guys heard of the movie?
Bridesmaids 2.
No. Have you guys heard of the movie called Bike Riders?
Okay. Yes.
Like
and
wild hogs.
Fun fact, yesterday, actually, I was making fun of the fact that that name is called Bike Riders. Like they couldn't come up with something else but Bike Riders.
Yeah, but it's got a good cast in it, right? Like Tom Hardy. And I agree. The name of the movie is stupid.
Trucker.
But I'm sitting there and I find it comes on one of the streaming services that we have. And I was like super stoked because the wedding sucked. I had to sit in the dentist chair the day before. I'm like, I'm going to watch this movie. My wife's not here. Like I can just focus in on things, not be interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's called Bike Riders. What did you expect?
Did you see the
It had
previews
a
though?
good cast.
It looked
Yes.
good. And then I
mean,
watched it and it
but I
was.
couldn't get over Bike Riders.
So let me end my vent session with something.
Uh,
There's only been one other time in my entire life I've been this disappointed for the buildup in a movie, and then I watched it and was this disappointed. And if you know what that movie is, you guys can't guess. We're going to give you and just put it in the comments. We're going to give you a NFT, a golden ticket from Interlink. Because I've said this before, and it's been a while, so it might be a little bit. And if we don't get anybody that gets the right answer, then
Give clues.
I'll start giving some hints. But there's only been one other time that I have been this disappointed in a movie. Not that it's the worst movie ever, but the hype build up around it, and excited as I was, and I was ready to go, and it was gonna turn my whole day around.
and I disagree with you on this one.
I know you do, but I don't
Well,
care,
I want to know
Caleb.
what it is.
I'm my own man, Caleb.
It's
Oh, yeah.
not Shark.
It's not shark, Meg. It's
Shark.
never going to be shark.
Sharknado.
Tornado. Shark. Yeah.
Tornado.
I will tell
Or the
you that
Meg.
the actor in this movie
Oh, Meg.
is one of the most famous actors / comedians
Oh.
of all time. Would you agree with that, Caleb?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody make a good guess so I can know what this is, because I have no idea.
So, but anyways, let me tell you a little bit about the movie Bike Riders.
Okay.
No spoilers. But it took
I don't know. Care.
So Nathan, you've got the right actor.
Yeah.
Freddie got fingered.
Freddie got
Freddie got fingered
Tom
is actually
yeah.
it had funny moments, but that's not the right one.
Oh my gosh. I love Man on the Moon. Anyway, keep
Yeah. So this movie, like a movie, what's a movie got to have, right? It's got to have a little bit of hype. It's got to have a pretty good cast. It's got to have like a story, right? Okay. This one didn't have a story. It's got to have like some sort of drama to it, right? Nothing. It was literally guys sitting in a park having a bonfire and doing stupid things for I can't.
2 hours.
I was so disappointed. I can't even describe
The
what the
Truman
scene was.
Show.
Nope.
No, that's
Sausage
good.
party.
It is a Jim Carrey movie, though.
I was
I'll
saying
give you
Jim,
that.
Jimmy.
Jim Carrey. Yeah.
It's not
I don't
23.
know. I feel
32.
like you're on the verge of writing a
32.
letter.
I actually thought about trying to find like the actors on X, and
Talking smack.
yeah, and like tagging them in like 100 different posts and scheduling them for like 10 minutes at a time.
You're
So mad.
Get
Here's
off my
another
lawn.
hint. This movie would
Liar,
have come
liar.
out. It is a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
This
Me,
movie
myself,
that I'm
and-
talking about would have come out in the second half of a calendar year. Let's just put it that way. I don't remember what year it came out, but it would have come out in the fall or winter.
Ace Ventura.
If I say any more than that, it will give it away
Yeah.
like way too much.
Yeah, if it's
the
Ace
cable
Ventura
guy.
2,
The
I
cable
100%
guy.
agree with
Now,
you
see, I didn't have any high hopes for that movie.
Cable guy.
Oh,
The
yeah.
problem is I had huge high hopes for this movie, and then I actually bought it
I hope.
and without seeing it, and I think I set it on fire when it was over.
Oh, did Matt get it? Or
No.
Stoney get
Hello,
No.
Ace.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to give
I
a
hate that movie.
super obvious guess here, so everybody be ready. Here's a super obvious clue.
Okay.
It has to do with Christmas.
Oh.
What?
My heart.
Mm-hmm. Did it grow 3 sizes?
Yes.
The Mask is a good movie. Bruce Almighty?
Wow, people! I thought
Smite
that was.
me,
I thought
almighty
people would get
smiter.
it that fast.
Matt
Was it
got
Grinch?
it. Matt got it.
Matt got it. It's the Grinch.
I was gonna.
No way. I love the Grinch as a cartoon, but whenever it came on, and I was so hyped and I was so excited for it, and then I just bought it. Like they rushed it to get it out on like VHS for Christmas presents.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think I set it on fire. I couldn't
Oh
stand
my
it.
gosh.
Really?
I
I like that one.
movie.
Yeah.
I cry in the Grinch every time.
I do
When his heart,
too.
when his heart grows when the little girl
Yeah.
sings. Yeah, that gets me every freaking time.
Not slap that little girl.
It's a good movie.
Oh, I
Wow.
love Cindy Lou Who. I love
Yeah.
No. Not me. There's
Drop
something
it
about
all
that
in.
movie.
Not just the Grinch, you guys.
I
He's
guess.
a life Grinch.
I guess.
I just
I
think
can't-
that poor dog.
I
Jeez
love that
Louise.
dog. I know. Yeah, but
Gosh.
he's so
Oh,
cute.
dear.
What
Damn,
is he
you just
eating?
like bursted my bubble with that one. I love
Okay,
that.
cool. So let me raise you. Let me get your bubble
Wow.
reinflated.
Okay.
I cannot be the only one that has this take.
Hallelujah.
I saw the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen when it comes to organized sports this past week. Do you have any guess what it is? Break dancing. Did you guys see the chick from Australia break dance?
It was horrible.
She's
I
got
could do
moves.
better.
What?
No, I missed that one.
I'm a
Should
50-year-old
look it
fat
up.
dude that can move better than that lady
It
can.
was really bad.
Show us.
No.
Oh,
Oh
A
man.
break a hit.
speaking of the
Dang it,
Olympics,
I was hoping for a short moment.
so I have a little controversy that people probably won't agree with me on. Now, gymnastics. Simone got well, it was the Brazilian girl got gold. Simone got silver. and a girl from somewhere else, I can't remember, ended up getting bronze. And then Jordan Child's coach did an objection, and they ended up giving her a point because they said, yes, she was right, that she did actually, like, she should have got points for some skill that she did. So she ended up getting bronze, taking it away from that girl, which was really sad to begin with. So then this morning,
after they gave her the medal?
Yes. After, like, she was celebrating and then, you know, all excited. Wow. And then they said, oh, we're going to give it to Jordan Childs. Well, then, or Childs. Then this morning, come to find out, they revoked it. And she got her bronze medal stripped from her and given to the original girl. I'm pretty pissed off about it all because, number one, the girl that, you know, ended up getting the bronze, in my opinion, was actually better than Jordan, her whole routine. But this is the kicker. The girl before the other girl that won bronze was 50 times better. She actually did better than Simone. I agree. And she got nothing. She got like a very low score. And I was mad over the fact that she didn't win a medal. And then all of a sudden there's all this drama with these other two. But yes, Jordan Child got her bronze medal stripped from her this morning.
Wow.
So she won it. So a chick won it. Then she got it reversed. And then they stripped her from it.
They stripped her from it and gave it to Jordan. She got to do the podium thing and all that, you know, good stuff. Poor little girl. And then what is it? I think it's now a week later. You don't get it. We're giving it back. So she didn't even get to celebrate properly. Like, it was just, I was really, really upset about that because I feel like that shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't be allowed.
Here's another take that you'll hate me for, Holly.
Oh.
I have a really, really hard time with any sport that has judges.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. I mean, I get why you have judges. Like, boxers couldn't sit there and box each other for 25 rounds or whatever. Yeah. But I have a really hard time being invested in any sport that has judges because of things like that. Like, a judge decides who did better than the other because there's no electronic scoring. There's no way to take points. It has to be judged. But I can't get into those because you could be awesome, like you said that one girl was, and still get nothing. I mean, I've seen in the Olympics, especially, boxers dominate their opponents, and then they raise the hand of the other person. One time, when they asked the judges later, they're like, well, we felt so sorry for that guy. Like, one judge is like, I wanted him to get at least one vote. I felt so sorry he made the Olympics and he got dominated. Well, they all felt that way, and that guy won unanimously. And I'm thinking, I can't handle that.
Yeah,
I think a judge is different, Meg, than a ref, because I'll put your question up there. Because a ref is regulating what the players are doing. Like, if you have like a basketball game, the ref is saying, okay, no, that's a foul, but it's not 99% of the time not putting points on the board or taking points off the board. Yeah. It's just regulating the rules of the game. Whereas a judge is
determining the outcome.
Yeah, determines who wins.
Yeah.
And that's why I have a hard time with all gymnastics and things like that.
But a bad call could do the same thing.
I love gymnastics.
But not for every point.
Not for every point.
A bad call could cost you a touchdown, could give you a touchdown, could cost you a basket, could give you a basket, and those. But it's not going. It shouldn't determine the game.
Yeah.
You know, because as a coach, I got to tell you, we see horrible officiating at the high school level. We just do. But I've never felt like the referees. Like, there were things we could have done in the game to actually win, like make a shot, you know, or whatever that may be.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one time my girls were all mad at the referees, and I was like, ladies, if we would have shot better than 8 of 25 from the free throw line, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, you know, but with judges, there's nothing to do there. You have to just take their opinions, and that decides who wins. I don't know.
So what's it called when Caleb shows up?
Dominance.
Okay. I didn't know. I guess that's a good term.
Caleb just wins.
Dominator.
Yeah, the Dominator.
The Dominator. Judge Dredd.
Sorry about the venting. I didn't get. I had to control myself. Probably would have made for better television if I would have just went off and got all red faced and stuff. I should have. I'm trying to be a better person.
Off. Yeah.
I'm so underwhelmed right now.
Hey, get used to it. That's my reputation.
That's what I do.
Remember when we could go pause and then go back
and smack each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I do have to point out one more thing, and then we can talk whatever you guys want. And if you don't have anything more to talk about, then we'll get into segments. Sure, Greg. But there are certain projects and certain people out there that we really, really respect. And did you see yesterday, or was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Anyways, this week that two of them partnered up.
Blue and Interlink.
Okay, that's two of them. That Interlink's actually, they answer the question twice. Yeah. So I don't know that much about Blue. All right. So, but Dragon Rider, we were actually on his podcast and he's awesome. And I saw that they got together with Interlink and they've partnered up to do some media stuff. And that just, all the crap that I went through over the last couple of weeks, and some of it I didn't talk about because I would have got red and steam would have come out my ears and whatever. But that just made it all worth it. Like to see people like that getting together is awesome.
Yeah. So if you didn't get a chance earlier today,
Can you hear my dog snoring?
No. Is it snoring?
Okay.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, really loud. Hey, stop snoring.
So they held the best space today. I enjoyed it 100%. I can't say I'm a gamer. I like to play games, but I'm not a gamer, okay? But if you needed to know anything about gaming, that was the space to listen to because they had a full panel of just such knowledgeable people. Chris Bond was up there. Some guy named Sean. Trucker was up there. I mean,
some guy named Sean.
I don't know who he is. What is it? Ready, play RP1 or something. He's like doing something. I don't really know him that well, but after hearing him, number one, he sounds just like Trucker. I couldn't decipher who was who because I'm not sitting and looking at my phone. I'm like doing other things, multitasking. And so I'm like, wait, is this Trucker? And then I would finally look and it was this Sean guy, or it was some dude named Tatted something. They all sound like Trucker, so I don't know who was who.
Maybe he cloned himself.
His clone.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, that space was so informative, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it today. I like a whole lot. So great space, Trucker. If you guys didn't listen to it, I'm positive he better have recorded that damn thing because go back, listen to it. If you're a gamer, great space to be in.
Awesome.
Yeah, Interlink puts on some of the best spaces too. Like especially to be informative and to have different people at different times and talking about different things. But it was so right before the podcast, I have to get a bunch of stuff ready to rock and roll and get things done. So I had it on, but I had it turned way down.
Yeah, and
I didn't get to catch all of it, but I was hoping it was recorded too, so that I can go back and listen to that. So good job, guys.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
People helping people. We talk about that all the time. But when you can actually get together in a business venture like that, and they're both good people on both sides, I think that's awesome. So congratulations.
So did we actually have Dragon Rider on our podcast or were we on
Not yet.
Okay.
So, but he's
him on ours.
Yes, I would agree with you. I think that now that we've kind of got some of the kinks worked out of being live, and I think that we could definitely have guests on again. And I really, really would like to have that guy on.
Me too.
I think that would be amazing.
It's my favorite. His laugh is so contagious he's an awesome person. Love that guy.
He reminds me of you, Holly. It's kind of like there's certain people that when you talk to them that you can't help but smile.
Yeah.
Whereas when people talk with me, they usually get angry or, want.
Yeah.
But no, you know what I'm saying. See, Greg always smiles when I talk because he's thinking about fist fighting. But you know what I'm saying? There's people out there that it's just that energy is just contagious, and he's like that all the time. So
all the time. He is a great, great person. And so I'm just with Lynx, I really hope that they do big things because he
deserves. Is he your favorite person?
Shut up. Yes.
That's what that's Meg.
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 I'm gonna have to come up with something that every time you say it, it plays like a little song or something like that. A little dancing person comes across the screen.
Yeah. So can we talk about what GAW is? I've seen people posting GAW, and I'm like, what is that? Rudy posted it today. Some
So
other
it's
people, I'm like, what?
Oh,
I was trying to come up with an abbreviation of giveaway. Okay.
Oh.
And so I put GA, and then just so happened before I published it, I saw Rudy's post about something that was GAW, and I assumed that was the
Okay.
abbreviation for GAW. Or for giveaway. I don't really know.
Okay.
So
I saw
We
that.
can
Like,
always go back and edit that part.
is this like golden something word? Like, I was so confused as what it was, but now that makes sense.
It's
Got it.
because we're a little bit older.
I know.
not a winner.
I know. I
Oh,
can't.
Greg said we're losers.
No, I said
Oh.
got a winner.
Oh, got a winner. Is that what it stands for?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I have no
Give a
clue.
winner.
Sure.
Get a winner. Get a winner.
Get
Get
a
a
winner.
winner.
Get a winner. I'm gonna start using GAW now, just because I'm. Yeah.
They're cool.
Because now you know what it means.
Yeah. Now I know what it means.
That's good.
Anything else you guys need to talk about before we go to
OTC.
Holativity?
Wait, we have XRP lawsuit. Do we want to talk about that?
Oh, did we
sometime?
not talk about that earlier?
No.
XRP.
No.
I guess we can, or we can just edit the title of the video later.
No, I feel like we need to talk about
No,
it.
we do need to talk about it. I actually guess it's actually on the very, very top of my notes, and I just skipped it.
Looks
I
like a
guess.
unicorn.
So Tuesday, XRP lawsuit.
Yes.
So the SEC, in my eyes, lost.
Yeah.
They won, but they lost because there was still a fine that had to be paid. But it was it was 98% less than what they were
I
asking.
was just going to say it was like significantly amount less than what they were going
I
for.
think they were going for 4 billion or 2 billion, and they ended up getting 120
Government.
million.
Yep.
Which
I get what they
is
can before they crash.
it's a lot of money. It's a
That's a
lot of
freaking
zeros,
That's a
but
win.
it's a huge win. And then what happened to the market as soon as that verdict got?
When at one point, it was up 23%.
Mhm.
XRP was.
And then it came back down.
Yeah.
Not all the way down. Still roughly at 60 cents earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But long-term benefits of this, I believe there's a lot of people waiting for this ruling before they are going to do things. People had said a long time that Elon Musk was actually waiting for this ruling before they actually rolled out their peer-to-peer payment system on X. Whether or not that has anything to do with XRP or whatever he's going to use, there has been some projects that have actually sort of been waiting until that's happened. But I heard a really interesting take, and I had not really thought of it before like this. And I wish I could give the person credit who said it, because I don't remember who it was, and it was not my original thought. But for something like XRP or Bitcoin to rise up and dominate, one, it's got to be, there can't be any lawsuits against it, right? Like, it's got to be like everybody can have confidence it's going to be around for a while. But the other thing is, for it to rise up and become like the standard, what else has to happen?
The government has to disappear.
And not necessarily the government, but its currency.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Its currency is going to have to become less important. Maybe not necessarily go all the way away, but at some point, when we start seeing these gigantic gains, this person's thought process was, as the dollar becomes less valuable, it starts sinking, that's when you'll see the crypto start to rise, because there really isn't room for both.
Right.
I don't know if you guys agree with that or not. I just thought it was a really good take.
Here's my thing, and I mean, room for both. I think there is room for both. There has to be, because I just keep going down or going back to the situation like CrowdStrike that happened.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if it was way bigger than that, where it affected your banking and everything, and how would you be able to get your money digitally if you don't have any internet? And that's something that I feel like people need to really think about that before saying we need to get rid of the US dollar, at least in cash wise. Because what are you going to do when you can't have access to your money because it's all digital?
Yeah, so crypto enthusiasts will hate you for saying that.
I don't care.
But it is a really good question.
Yeah.
Because as you make everything electronical and that goes through the internet or whatever, that means it can be turned on and off at some point, right? So I agree kind of with this guy's take, but I'm hoping that the fiat never goes all the way away.
I don't.
Yeah,
I really don't either. Take. And I mean, maybe that's like the old school in me. I don't know, but I just, like when it comes to war, it's going to look different. And what's the first thing that anybody would be smart enough to attack would be our internet.
Shut it down. Yeah.
Shut it down. Or electricity. Shut it down. And then what are you going to do?
Yeah, the electricity.
Gold and silver.
Yeah, but if you don't have gold and silver, it's just going to be complete chaos because when people get hungry, they're going to do stupid things.
Yeah, it's going to be chaos.
Yeah.
Well, you won't be able to spend your paper money either.
No.
I mean,
unless it still had value. No, if they shut the electricity down, then yeah, it would just be chaos. I don't really want to think about it because I don't think we're ready.
So, but it was made a good point. It's not just crypto; it's all banking, internet-wise.
Yeah,
but most of us that are on the older side have always been taught to always have cash on you, always in case something was to happen. And so that's something that we practice because, especially with CrowdStrike, I mean, the business I'm in, I found out pretty much before the world found out that it was happening because we have, we protect our consumers and have to let them know when stuff happens. And so we knew about it right away and we started seeing the effects that it was having, especially on people who were using Windows computers. All of us Mac users didn't, but there was half of our company that was shut down. They couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's a good point. It's the more we rely on things, and I use this saying a lot for silly things, but technology is great until it doesn't work. Right? I mean, it's wonderful until you go into the store where their credit card machine isn't working that day. And then if you have cash, great, but if not, it doesn't work. It's just it's going to be interesting. It's like you've said, you've always had those people that had cash under the mattress or whatever, kind of in hiding. That's not going to matter at some point. It's not going to be there. So not to get a downer on that. It's just what it is. The more you rely on something, I don't care what it is, the more it has a chance to let you down.
True.
I mean, I don't drive, but I don't know, 50 miles a week. So I have less opportunities for my car to break down. But somebody that drives, say, 1,000 miles a week, there's a lot more opportunities for it to break down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And Rudy, you won't be able to cash that gold or silver in. You just trade with it.
Honestly, what's going to be currency? It'll be food and ammo.
Yep. Yeah. Old barter system.
Yeah, I was just going to say that it would have to turn into that.
Yeah, I'll trade you some eggs for my chickens for some beef from your cows.
Yeah, and I'll fix your toilet if you fix my car.
Yeah, exactly. If you can find gas to put in it, or if the pumps are still working for your water.
Right.
Moonshine
will be a huge, because everybody's going to need some. That and tobacco.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've rambled long enough, I think. You guys ready to get into HollyTivity?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So HollyTivity is a little different today. It's not, I can't say it's a super positive tweet, but it is. And I'll explain a little later on why I think it is. And also, I didn't tell him that I was highlighting him today, so he's not going to care. Exciting.
He'll be all right. Trucker will make sure he's all right with it.
Yeah, there we go. Today's HollyTivity is brought to you by Rom from Interlink, he tweeted out, "Good morning, everyone. Remember, the early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. So take your time and enjoy your morning because let's be real. Who wants a slimy worm for breakfast anyway?"
Greg.
Greg does.
I've had one.
So Josh is on mute talking.
Sorry. My favorite tweet of all time.
I love that. And the reason I chose this tweet is because you always see people so quick to be the first to get out there, regardless of what it is. News, I want to be the first to release something with a project. And usually when you're the first, there's some mistakes that are made when you do it. And I mean, even when you share, oh, this is what, I know this happened. And actually your facts aren't all the way there. Because you didn't let it get, you didn't give it time to really marinate and simmer and figure out if this is what it is. And so I feel like, especially in the crypto world, being first is not really ever the best because things happen and they don't go the way you want it to go. So I just feel like that tweet was really just one to slow down and just process everything. And then regardless if you're first or 50th, it doesn't matter as long as the information that you're putting out there is correct. And I think that was like the moral of his tweet. And I just really, that was just something that really stood out to me this morning when I went past it. And I think it was like a 2-day-old tweet, to be honest, but I passed it this morning. I thought it was perfect. So
it fits in so many different areas of life too. I can remember one of the things that I think my grandfather used to tell me, and he was an auto body guy, worked for Chevrolet. He told me, he said, never buy the first year of a car of the new make. Like if they roll out a new body style of whatever it is, or they put a new engine in, don't ever buy the first year. Yeah. He said, because they use the feedback of all of them they sell to make the improvements that need to be made. He said, so if you're buying a used car, find out, was it the first year they changed the body style? Was it the first year that they had the new motor in it? And never buy that one. And whether that is a true thing or not, that was just what he always said. Yeah. And that's so true. Like my not financial advice, my strategy for most of the time, my successful strategies have been wait and see. Yep. Because on a lot of them, I waited and I didn't get it at the very bottom of the chart, but I was still really early. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So it doesn't necessarily, Greg just turned into a computer screen. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily, I may not make the most in gains percent wise, but it saves me from getting trashed from some of those that aren't around 3 days later, if that makes sense. Yeah. Not everybody agrees with that. Just mine. Just my style.
I agree 100%. I'm usually that way. Now the Deegan in me knows that these don't last that long. So I do want to be the first to get in certain cryptos because I'm in and out. Like I don't hold, it's not a long-term, like I'm just playing the game. But for the most part on the bigger cryptos, I have really just stopped, paid attention and really, investigated to see if this is something I want to hold long-term and if it will be. So regardless if I get in at 0.2 cents, compared to a cent, I would be okay with that if it's something that I need to hold on to. So,
and how many new projects are out there too, though, that have launched and then they kind of go up, say it launches at a penny and it goes to 8 cents, 10 cents, and then comes back down to 3. So I didn't get in at a penny, but I can still get in there at a very discounted rate. And if I believe it, and I've seen what they've done in the first 3 weeks, then it can turn into a long hold if you want it to be. So I don't know. Just my thought.
Yeah. So thank you, Ram, for sharing that tweet with us. I really like it.
That's a good one. Plus, I hate mornings.
You are not a morning person at all. I am.
Just see me this morning. I'm in such a better mood than I was this morning. No, it's nap time after this.
Or an evening.
Yeah. Only at like 2 a.m. am I a nice person.
You can't take a long nap. You have a turn.
Don't wake them up.
Oh, I mean, I'll sit out the first hour.
Oh no, I hate when people do that.
I had to last night. I forgot. I thought the tournament last night started at 8. I didn't realize it started at 7. If I knew that, I wouldn't have signed up. But I was at a wedding. I couldn't play poker at the wedding.
Oh, the wedding.
I
The wedding.
The wedding.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. The wedding.
The wedding.
Well, you got any
Oh,
family feud stuff today, or are we moving
bears.
on?
Let's move on. We're gonna do the giveaway for Caleb's choice, right?
Yeah, so we got a giveaway coming up for Caleb's Choice.
Oh,
and
you know
NFT
what?
giveaway.
No, let's do one family feud right now, so that we can give away golden ticket.
Gonna give away another one?
Oh, is that what we're giving away at Caleb's Choice too?
We did earlier.
We gave one away earlier.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give another one away. Damn it.
Wait.
All right.
Oh my God.
It's giveaway time.
It's giveaway time.
It's giveaway time.
Giveaway time is my favorite.
It's the worst thing about live.
it.
It's the worst thing about going
Ollie.
live.
I don't remember it that way either.
It was the Jim
Matt
Carrey
won
movie.
it, right?
The Grant and Matt won. But
Yeah.
I totally
I see-
spaced that it was, I don't know.
That's not how I remember it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, I'm
It's
just
Mandela
this will
What?
What'd you say, Caleb?
tie into my cryptic corner.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Ask away, Holly.
All right. So the person who gets the number one answer wins a golden ticket.
$1 million.
Ooh.
Name something you should never try to get off of while it's moving.
The toilet.
Oh my God. Why would the toilet be moving?
Is it right?
It is not.
Surprisingly, that's the right answer. That's number one.
7-1 with train. Train or
Whoa.
subway was number
quick.
1. Yay, 7. You
Seven.
won a golden ticket.
My wife.
My wife.
Nice.
Oh my Lord.
Matt, I was thinking that,
Whoa.
but I didn't say it.
Oh my gosh. So
Wow.
number 1 was subway or train. Number 2 was car or truck. Number 3 is an airplane. Number 4 is a bicycle. Number 5 is an amusement ride. And number 6 is a horse.
Of course.
Good job, 7. You won a golden
Nice.
ticket. I actually will be I'll DM you, 7. And you're gonna need an OX, which is on the Binance side on BNB. So I'll get with you on that. Because I found out a lot of people don't know what OX is because
Yeah,
it's all on Solana.
I didn't realize that
Thanks,
until this
Matt.
week either.
Yeah. So
Thanks, Matt.
As we had
Thanks,
some
Matt.
issues that with our NFTs and things like that, also like the Avalanche chain, the C chain, and
Yeah.
with the giveaways, people weren't sure what that meant, and I just assumed that they knew there were different chains and that you had to have them in your wallet. So
no,
yeah,
not
we'll
a
get
lot
it figured out.
of people
Different
sold
chains, same address.
straight on BNB or Binance. So I find it very it's kind of crazy to me when people are like, wait, what's an OX? And I'm like, oh shit, I would
Yeah.
call an OX for their Solana, and it's not
Yeah.
OX. So
It's not an OX on that blockchain. So
no,
no, congratulations though. That's awesome.
yeah.
I'm actually, guys, I get to cheat and I get to see the questions a little bit earlier than you do. I'm actually really looking forward to Caleb's Choice. There's the third question. I can't wait. It's kind of Family Feud style a little bit.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's top 10. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
It's time for Caleb's Choice.
His choice. His rules.
All right. First question's an easy one.
You.
All right. Do you eat the heel of the bread or do you throw it away?
Oh,
Hey, let's do it like this. Everybody put your fist up, thumb this way,
All right.
up or down on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm staying. I have.
You're
You-
both?
Undecided. Undecided.
No, so here's the thing: is I don't eat the heel, However, I don't throw it away till the end because did you know that if you put it back, it keeps your bread fresher than if you take it off, it goes stale
True.
faster.
Yeah.
So
Really?
I don't eat it, but I don't throw it away either.
You know how
I'm with Matt. I use that as a hot dog bun.
Oh. You know how I figured that out, Holly, that what you said is true? I fed the heel of the bread to my dog one time, and the bread got stale faster. Like within the end of the week, it was harder and it wasn't as fresh. So the next week I didn't do it and it stayed fresh. So I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
But now we know if you eat the heel of bread consistently, apparently you turn into a giant.
Yeah.
Greg, that's where we went
that's
wrong.
what happened. It was the heel.
All right. So the Olympics are almost over, I guess. I don't know if today's the last day or not, but have we got faster in the last 100 years?
Yes.
By a lot or by a little, or what do you think?
How
With
much
technology and
Steady
training,
growth.
Oh,
Steady.
okay. I was gonna say, what do you mean faster?
Like running?
like in the 100
I'm
meter
pretty
dash.
fast.
Yes, absolutely.
really.
It's been, I even watched a segment on like during the Olympics about it. Like one of the girls, they predicted that nobody would be able to beat her record until 2054.
Really?
And that was just based on the trend of like how people are evolving and getting faster as the years go on.
So how much faster do you think we are now than we were 100 years ago, Holly, in a 100-meter dash?
Like really fast. And I bet I can prove it if I look it up, like the Olympics of 50 years ago compared to now. And I
Well,
hope that
2,000 years ago.
In 1924,
Mhm.
the fastest man alive ran at 10.6 seconds.
And now?
This Olympics, the guy ran at 9.79.
Oh, so it's not like severely.
0.8 seconds difference.
My dog. Can you hear her growling?
So
I thought it was Greg.
I'm hungry.
No, she's upset because she wants attention. She does this.
So, in track and field, though, in running events, a second is a long time.
That is.
Yeah.
But over 100 years, to me, it doesn't seem like.
Well, back in
Well-
1924, they didn't have blocks either. They dug holes in the ground and stuck their feet in it. So
Holy
there's a
crap,
lot of
for
different
real?
changes, but
And they probably had spikes on their shoes this big
yeah.
because the track wasn't as, well, it was dirt or clay. It wasn't whatever it is now, artificial.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think in most events, there's probably a bigger change, but the 100-meter dash was fairly close, which I thought was kind of odd. But
Yeah, I imagine it.
The girl who won in the hurdles, she beat hers by 0.6 of a second, and they were like, "That is so fast."
yeah.
So yeah,
I imagine in events like pole vaulting where the equipment gets better, that you
Yeah.
might see gains of, it may be higher gains in a longer period of time. But
did you guys happen to see the pole vaulter that
yes,
lost because his
he's
package?
a winner in life. That's all I got to say.
I did see that.
I was dying laughing because I actually saw that on, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like this is crazy. And then it like blew up all over Twitter. But I saw it happen. They're seeing pictures.
He's
or
famous
videos.
for a reason I don't think he ever thought he might be famous for, especially in the Olympics. So
True.
Ellie's watching over your shoulder, Josh.
yeah, I know. I can see her.
Well,
Say hi, Ellie.
where does the race come from? Like the term marathon, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It came from a Greek somebody.
Yeah, he ran to tell the people that
Did
were
he die?
attacked, and he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, running between marathon and
Greg, that was a long time ago. I would think he would be dead by now.
was it?
No,
Yeah,
he died
He
when
died
he
when
got
it
to the
happened.
king. He
His
delivered the
heart
message.
Oh, I
And-
was like,
But he
Well,
ran
he
as
might
fast
still
as
be
he
alive.
could.
Have
Yeah,
you seen True Blood? He could still be around,
Maybe.
maybe.
okay.
like
All
Vampire
right,
Bill.
here's my big one.
Oh,
Here's where the
What are the
comments
top-
are going to be good too.
Yeah.
oh no.
What are the top 10 animals that humans eat every year?
Oh, I don't even want to know.
There's actually 28 of them, but
Oh my gosh. Definitely cow. Definitely
Yeah, I was gonna say.
pig.
Cow's
Chicken.
number 15.
Cow's
on the top
15?
10.
It's
Cow's
worldwide.
15 at
Snake.
300
Oh.
million.
Goat.
Yeah, but still cow.
Okay, goat.
Alligator.
Yeah. Chicken, I would. Yeah.
Alligator's 27.
Oh, wow. Dog.
Chicken?
I bet dog and cat are on there, huh?
Dog is 19.
Oh.
Is that higher
Cat's
than cow?
gotta be. Cat's
cow?
gotta be way
No,
up
it's
there.
lower than cow. Barely lower than cow.
Because
Oh.
the Asian countries are by
Yeah,
Cats is
population.
22.
What?
Hmm.
Cats is 22 on the
Oh.
list. Chicken is number 1 at
Fish.
75 billion.
Fish.
75 billion chickens are eaten a year.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm in there because
Well,
I do.
fish,
I'm
you
trying to
have to
think of-
think what kind of fish.
Sheep,
Oh.
Sheep is
Trout.
up there,
lamb.
14.
Tuna.
Tuna
Oh, deer.
Tuna is 11.
Is
I like
snails on the list?
Snail is on the list.
Yeah.
I gotta
Venison.
find it.
'Cause
Number
people-
20 is snails. Deer is
I'm-
not on it.
What?
Deer is
Yeah.
not on it.
Uh-uh.
It's
Well-
Salmon is on it. It's number 12.
Turkey.
Oh,
Yeah.
tuna is number 10. Salmon's number 12.
turkey has got to be on there.
Turkey's 12. Chicken
I
is
don't
number
like this
1.
question.
Possum is not on there.
Possum?
No.
Was rabbit on there, Caleb?
Rabbit's on there.
We haven't got number 1.
9.
Yeah, chicken.
Number
was
1
number
is
one.
chicken.
Oh, chicken was 1? Okay.
Yeah.
For all you vegetarians out there, that's your favorite question ever.
I'm not even vegetarian. I hate this question.
Because you
Numbers.
you like the fluffy, cute animals.
I know. I mean, all of them. I just can't. I don't know. Ugh.
Yo,
Turtles is 28.
Turtles.
Turtles made the
Goat.
list.
Turtles.
50,000 a year.
Oh my gosh. That's disgusting.
coon.
Want me to slowly go up?
What
You
about
guys want to keep
squirrels?
guessing or?
Do people eat squirrels?
Yeah?
Yeah, people eat
I've eaten
squirrels.
squirrels.
I've seen it on like not
Naked
naked,
and
and afraid.
Afraid.
No, the other one, Alone.
My
I think
aunt
it's
used to make a casserole out of squirrel.
That's horrible.
I've had
Frog?
raccoon.
It wasn't bad.
Is frogs on the
Frogs
list?
on there?
I don't see frogs.
Oh, thank goodness. See, it's not normal.
So we have turtles, crocodiles. Then we have buffalo at 100,000.
Buffalo. I almost guessed it, but they're so
Yeah.
scarce. I figured it wouldn't be on there.
I thought, but aren't buffalo like extinct or they're like
It's worldwide.
on
so I
the
don't know.
verge?
Well, yeah, there's very few buffalo. see.
Ducks are number 4.
Ducks.
Duck?
Ducks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aww.
So number 25 is sea urchin at 400,000.
What?
Ew.
Yeah, what? Those things that
24
are
is
poke-
camel at 500,000.
They eat the camel?
Camels?
Yeah.
Camel?
How do they
23
get
is
around?
horses at 5 million.
Horses?
Yeah.
This is human consumption?
Yeah. And then cats is 22 at 10 million. Tilapia is 21 at 12 million.
Tilapia.
Snails is 20 at 15 million. Dogs are 19 at 25 million.
Escargot.
25 million
Pigeons are
dogs are eaten
18.
every year.
Pigeons
Well,
are 18 at
pigeons.
60 million.
I figured there had to be another bird.
This one is odd to me, but 17 is guinea pigs at 70 million.
Guinea
70 million guinea pigs are eaten every year.
cow.
Holy crap.
And then 16 is sharks at 100 million.
Sharks was the answer. It
Yeah.
made the answer.
Where were you?
15 is cows at 300 million. 14 is lamb at 500 million.
Oh, lamb is a good one. Shoot.
13 is lobster at 500 million.
Oh.
12 is turkey at 656 million. 11 is salmon at 750 million. 10 is tuna at 900 million. And then
Wow.
9 is rabbits, 1.2 billion. 8 pigs, 1.5 billion. 7 is octopus at 2 billion.
What?
Oh, the old octopus's garden.
Like
Yeah.
that's like I know at least like the Mexican side, they eat all the creatures of the sea.
Really?
Oh,
6 is oysters at 2 billion.
Oysters
that's
are
a
good.
good one.
Yeah.
No, they're not. It's like a
Yes.
big movie going down.
Shut up, Gerber.
No, it's gross.
No, they're good with rich crackers.
Top 5. We got 5 at goose at 2.1 billion. 4
Oh,
ducks,
geez.
2.9 billion. 3 is shrimp at 3 billion.
Yes.
Shrimp. That was a
Two
Oh my
good
is-
one.
gosh.
2 is sardines at 14 billion.
Ah, that's
Ew.
And then
gross.
chicken 75
these
billion,
are-
number
All
1.
right. That I don't like this
Sardines?
question. That was gross. I just can't believe
I can eat
cow
'em,
is number 15. Like I would thought cow would be top 3 for sure.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, but in some areas of the world, they're
Don't
sacred.
have 'em.
yeah, I do know that. Along with
They just roam the streets, I think, in
Pigs,
parts
yeah.
of India or India.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
in India they don't eat pigs either.
No.
Mhm.
They're the ones eating all the nasty food, then the cats and the dogs.
Yeah, probably.
No,
Ugh.
they're not.
I don't need to visit India.
Or
Oh,
the
I want to
pigeons.
really,
I
really
would love
bad,
to.
especially for the it's HOLI and it's like holy, but I call it the Holly celebration. And it
Oh.
is like so it's one of my dreams to
Hollywood.
go and celebrate that because it's like all these colors and they throw this like powder, it's colorful powder on you. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. We just do it at work. We celebrate different cultures. And so we have a Holly celebration. And
That's cool.
it is the funnest thing.
And this is in India.
Yeah.
There's certain videos I've seen of celebrations in other countries that I'm not sure how safe we would be there.
Oh, calm
Just-
down.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Holly's going to go to this celebration. We're never going to see
I
her
would love
again.
to
I
go.
want to go to the Day of the Dead in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
City. Like that celebration looks amazing.
No, thank you.
That's probably not the safest, but
I'll
I'll
watch
be
it on
okay.
TV.
Probably
I
not,
better,
but
better catch up on my Spanish.
isn't that part of the adventure?
I want Caleb to run with the bulls, Meg, so that he can just throw one over his shoulder and
Oh, running of the bull.
that'd go viral.
No thanks.
Oh my God.
All right, Holly, here's your
That's
All
question.
right. If you can design your own astronaut suit, what would it look like?
It would look like Master Chief
What?
Off Halo.
off Halo. The green guy on Halo.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Probably Batman.
Huh?
Maybe a Batman astronaut.
Ooh,
Oh,
Batman.
that would be cool.
I don't know what Holly is going to look like, but it's going to be pink, isn't it?
Absolutely. Like a pinky silver color with sparkles on it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I could make the coolest astronaut outfit. And
I
the
think I'd
only
make-
way I'll go to space is if I wear it because I'm scared.
Neon
Chris
pink.
Bond design.
Chris Bond design. Yeah.
Ooh,
You know,
yeah.
the other thing too is I think I would just make mine
Rat.
as an alien, make it look like an alien. So if I get up there, just freak people out.
Well, you don't even
Ooh.
know if aliens look like that for real.
Either
just
do true, but you could prank some astronauts with that. Go outside and start banging on the window. Yeah, I don't know. We do have an
I
NFT
don't know.
giveaway though.
Yes.
We're
let's-
giving away a Caleb's Choice NFT.
It's giveaway time.
It's giveaway time.
It's giveaway time.
Giveaway time is my favorite.
Yes,
Okay,
Tony Stark.
so there is one rule to this. Matt can't win. He can't guess.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause he'll
Oh,
know. The question for the Caleb's Choice NFT, because you guys know that he's a giant. What is his shoe size?
Oh, I know this one.
First one to answer wins a Caleb's Choice NFT. What is Caleb's shoe size?
editor base suit.
Holly knows because
Dude,
Hey Dudes didn't make him.
hey,
Thanks,
dude,
Matt.
does not make them that big. No, I
No.
had to get a different
Man,
brand.
all these answers are all over it. 7.
7 Love.
7 Love 1.
16.
Seven love.
Oh,
Seven
cool.
won last
Now we
last
have
one.
Caleb's Choice NFT. He has a Holativity one.
ticket. Did he win the ticket?
He won the ticket, yeah.
Oh, he won. Yeah, he won the Holativity ticket, golden
There's
ticket.
Caleb's shoe.
What I won.
Dude.
Dudes.
Hey, dude.
That's funny.
Matt, did you see what Matt said? Holly knows that he had to use one to get across a river.
It happens.
True.
You could use it as a canoe. It probably would work.
Ah,
All right, Greg, you ready to?
Take us to the corner.
Ooh,
yes,
that
I
sounds-
think I
sounds
remember correctly.
sounds
Is that the
scary.
order? Is that the right order?
Yeah.
Okay.
Order of what?
You
Our
can't remember.
I don't know. Hit the music.
did you?
I
see
don't
it?
know. What?
What?
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. I've been
I
trying
think-
to figure that out all day long.
My guess is Greg's like, I don't know, out of it. He needs a nap. I think Greg needs a
Maybe.
nap.
Maybe.
You think sometimes maybe we're in different timelines and we remember things differently?
Oh, okay. So you weren't really dumb.
Maybe in a different timeline.
Did you? Okay, so did you actually end up telling everybody what the shoe size was?
Yes.
16.
You did
really-
tell them? I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, I remembered it being
Son-in-law
18.
got Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember you. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
There's
That's the
something there.
problem today. I don't remember.
Yeah.
This is falling into place perfectly for you, Greg.
Yes. Been setting it up all along. Or
Oh,
have I?
gosh. I don't.
All right. So
I
do
don't
you,
remember, Greg.
I don't know.
So,
What?
so do you think that it's possible that we cross timelines or history changes? Because you've heard of the Mandela effect, right? I think
Mhm.
maybe I've
Yeah.
talked about it before, but I don't think I've ever highlighted it. Where people remember things in the past differently than other people do. Like half the population remembers something one way and half the population remembers it another way. Ever heard of that?
Yes, but I have to say, so let's say we were all there for the event. Do they all have the same remembrance, or is it because people are learning differently, say 10 years later, about that event? I don't know.
People swear by like some of the things like the Monopoly guy having a monocle or not having a monocle, or the Bernstein Bears or Berenstein Bears.
Or the Fruit of the Loom thing with not the basket.
Cornucopia.
Cornucopia.
Wearing a headband and he didn't wear a headband.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who didn't wear a headband?
Like-
Who?
Headband.
Richardson. or
Simmons.
yeah, it was
and then-
Richardson.
Yeah,
He didn't
Shazam.
wear a headband?
They
No,
said
he
he never wore a headband.
Mm-mm. Look it up.
See?
He did not wear a
Somebody's
headband.
changing history. That's bull.
Right?
But I swear,
I can see that dude
swear.
dancing to the oldies wearing a headband.
Yeah, he totally was,
did.
but he's not. I went back and looked at videos. He is not wearing a headband.
Greg, do you have a video for this?
I do have a video, but I think
I wonder if
Matt,
it's the video
I
I'm
think
thinking
Matt
of.
is on. Maybe it's a popular one. He's seen
Okay.
it on TikTok.
Okay.
I think Matt said damn CERN. So I think CERN might have something to do with it. But we'll see.
Okay.
Here are some Mandela effects that you probably don't remember. So many people remember Jackie Robinson as breaking the MLB color barrier, but it was actually William White in 1879 who was the first black baseball player. However, he was a closeted black man, and the first openly black baseball player was Moses Walker in 1883. Quick, how many people were in the car when JFK was shot? Not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 people. It was a modified car with 3 rows for his wife, 2 Secret Service agents, and the Texas governor and his wife. You probably remember Shaggy as having a protruding Adam's apple, but he doesn't actually have one at all. The Raisin Bran son has glasses, right? Wrong, he doesn't actually have any glasses. Many people remember the Mona Lisa to be fairly stoic in expression with a slight smirk on her face. She actually sports a pretty noticeable smile. Popular to contrary belief, this isn't the Starbucks logo because she actually has a star where the tip of the crown supposedly is. And lastly, you see this every day, but what's the correct order for a traffic light? If you said green on top, you'd be wrong. Pretty cool, right?
14 Mandela effects that make you doubt the past. Alexander Hamilton never served as the President of the United States. He was actually the first Secretary of the Treasury. Disney's Mickey Mouse character has a tail. Curious George has never had a tail. Some people remember different numbers of rings around the bullseye in the Target logo, but the one on the left is the correct one. The Berenstain Bears are actually called the Berenstain Bears. The Raisin Bran son doesn't wear sunglasses. There's no hyphen in the name of Kit Kat chocolate bars. In I Love Lucy, Ricky never actually said, "Lucy, you got some splaining to do." Shaggy from Scooby-Doo doesn't have a prominent Adam's apple. The song from Grease is actually Greased Lightnin', not Grease Lightnin'. Jiffy Peanut Butter doesn't exist. It's Cheez-It, not Cheez-Its. It's Captain Crunch, not Captain Crunch. Those onion ring snacks are called Funyuns, not Funyuns. Which of these facts shocked you?
All of them.
No, the Grease one did not, because
No, me
that's my
either.
absolutely favorite movie of all time.
Whoever thought Funyuns was said that way?
Funyuns?
Yeah, I don't remember Funyuns being with a Y.
No.
Right?
And that guy's voice is annoying.
His voice is kind of
the AI voice.
Yes.
Wait, so does Mickey have a tail?
I don't know. In my mind, I don't see a tail.
I don't either.
Some of those things I never paid attention to, so
He
didn't
does.
matter.
That's
Yeah,
my
but
favorite.
and we're saying that they never changed the logo of Target. Like it's always been that way. Is that what they're saying? Like these brands have never changed their logos?
The Raisin
Well, that
Bran
could be
one,
possible.
I was a little skeptical about, because it looks like when he was like, he didn't wear glasses, and then they showed a new one.
Looked like a really new
It looked
technology.
like a super new.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
created
Yeah.
this. Like that one, I'm a little about.
So you think
Well,
it's a psyop and they're just messing with us?
Well, I saw a video. I should have sent it to you, Greg. But they said in 1988 is when they started the Mandela effect, like as a government study, and they've changed things like this to see how they can control us in different ways.
Huh.
So
I'll
it's
try
psyop.
to find that video again and send it to you.
So
But they said anyone that was born before '88 will remember like the cornucopia and Fruit of the Looms and things like that, because that's the year that they started switching the logos and trying to mess with our minds.
So they
Well,
got
and
all the
it's-
people on those companies in on it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, at
Probably.
some point too, 88 was a long time ago, right? So at some point, you've got a whole generation of people that weren't alive when it actually was. So if all they've ever seen on the internet was the brands changed, then that would explain it. But here's my question: what's the point? Like, why would you spend so much time and effort to change it to make people think they're idiots for remembering things
Try
wrong?
to control them. I don't know.
I see this two ways.
I don't know.
Either it is true, we are on different timelines and something with CERN, or somebody outside of our government or that's in control of the world is trying to control us all, and a lot of things we don't know what's real and what's not. You know what I mean?
True.
If that's the case, what else have they tampered with? You think something's right, but maybe it's just because you've been programmed to think that. Or something has shifted, like in a multi-universe or parallel universe. I don't know.
When did common sense go away?
88.
I feel like it was around sometime around that time frame.
1947.
But seriously, I mean, common sense in itself, if you just think about the way things have changed, I don't see much common sense out there anymore. It's weird. Like people don't have, like we talked about before, the problem solving skills that they used to have.
But they don't have to.
I agree with that, but common sense is a little different, right? Like it's at some point you just know. I used to be in the hotel business, and I used to be actually very successful at managing hotels. And they would ask me to train other general managers on how to manage hotels. And I couldn't do it because I told them it's common sense. Treat people the way that you would want to be treated in that same situation. Be there for your employees. All these simple little things. It wasn't some great experiment that we were doing. And I think sometimes with these Mandela effects and these weird things that we see, not all of them, Greg, but so many things we see on the internet, some of it is just because people are easily fooled. and I don't feel like they've always been able to be easily fooled. At least I'm talking mass. There's always been people out there that you could easily fool, gullible people, but it just seems like the masses are more easily fooled than they used to be. I don't know how to explain it really, but
I know what you're saying.
yeah.
Where are you going with that?
So what do you think, Greg? What do you think about the Mandela effect?
It's the same conclusion I always have. I'm never going to say it's 100%.
Well, I don't know that you can without proof, but
I just believe there is something more to our reality than we understand. And I think we're getting manipulated on a massive scale for thousands of years, in my opinion.
What's this? Why manipulate people that way?
Or just to keep it under control. It's the Matrix movie. It was a documentary.
So greed.
What's that?
Stupidity? Like what? Keep what under control?
What we call the Earth. Just if you were at the top and in control, wouldn't you want to stay on the top? Because people are greedy.
Yeah, greed. I was going to say, I think the source of all of these things is greed.
And people, the Lord of the Rings, a lot of movies we watch have a reference to good and evil, and the people at the top are evil, and they want to keep control of it. So what's the best way to do that? These, like Caleb said, a psyop started in 88. Why? If it's not real, why would they do that? It's to keep control. We're like cattle.
And so people always go to, why do you need control? Because I used to think the same thing, but then I realized, think about the way we live our lives. If you don't have some sort of control or some sort of putting your thumb down on somebody, you're not going to get them to get up early in the morning, 5 days a week, to go to a place that they pretty much hate, to earn the bare minimum they need to survive, to come home and buy all the products and all the things that we buy to entertain ourselves. They have to keep that going. And I think we're starting to see a little bit of rebellion against that, with the younger generations not working as much. And, because everyone's hiring, lots of people don't have jobs, but they could work, or they work the bare minimum hours now to survive. I think that's breaking up a little bit. But I think it also comes back to greed.
Yeah. Well, what's one of the best ways to keep people in control? Is to let people think that they're actually in control of themselves.
The illusion of control.
Right.
Yeah.
I've heard people say that
about elections. Make people think they have a choice.
Yeah, but these choices.
I agree with
these.
Here's your two choices.
Yeah.
Either one of them's going to do whatever I want them to, but yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed, for sure.
That's
a good one, Greg.
It's a mind bender.
For sure. Well, we've been on the air for a long time. Holly, got something else to say?
Oh, yeah.
No. It was weird because there's an account called Holiday Tropicana Juice Bar bio.
I saw that.
But the weird thing is one of their
Illuminati.
But one of their comments didn't come up, and I actually liked it. They said they switched the truth with reality. Reality is a program of multinational propaganda mindset, and I do agree. I don't know why it didn't come up on the comment section live.
That person knows. Well, you said it in the comments. I ain't gonna say the name.
Yeah. You can't.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a bloodline.
You know what happens when you say things like that?
Is that why it didn't come up in the comments?
There's a bloodline, and I'm not talking about Roman Reigns.
Oh.
Why? Because they said
the OTC. The name of the person, the people, the families that are in charge.
Yeah.
That are really not the ones in charge. They're just on the second tier. Those are the ones you know about.
They're close, but yeah.
Yeah, because could you really know who the people were that were in charge? I don't think so.
No. Nope.
No.
If you did, then you could get to them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's put this thing to bed.
All righty.
Greg
is
turned
that, Greg?
into a walking
What is-
billboard.
What is that?
Is that our merch? Oh, is that our store? I haven't like gone.
Yeah.
I need to
Who's
order.
that dude?
I think that was Caleb back in the day.
Yeah, that's when I shaved.
That was when
Probably
he shaved.
Matt. Maybe it's Matt.
Matt TT.
Yeah, so Greg's been working on some merch, and you should be able to click on the store on YouTube now and check that out.
Mhm.
Oh, I like that one. That mug, the Holativity one.
Look at
This
the one
one?
below it.
I made one
It's
especially for you,
awesome.
Holly.
It seems so small. Oh, I
Oh,
love
here, let me make it bigger.
I'm gonna have to get them all just because every podcast I always have my mugs. Oh my gosh. I love that one.
That's awesome.
Like I want it right now.
Surprise!
Well, you
I
can
don't
log in and get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I am seriously going to go to our store and get that one right now. The fact that the handle is pink is amazing. And the
Yeah.
inside of the cup, so excited.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Greg's
there's
been
some-
busy.
There's quite a
it.
few. You know, it started out with one single desk mat,
Yeah.
and then everybody complained. We got to put more on there.
Oh my god. Yeah, one single desk mat. Cool, Greg. Good job. Way to go.
Who was that was complaining, Greg?
I
Wait,
think
didn't
all three of you.
that.
Oh, no, it was Holly.
Today's a holiday?
It's a poster,
Oh yeah, we need. I'll put it back here.
And-
Yeah,
a mouse pad,
I need that for sure.
Yeah,
Oh my
and then
God.
we got. Oh, look
I'm
at this. We
so-
got a towel. Candid
towel.
conversations.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Seriously, the towels are awesome.
I'm
my
super
God.
Yeah, there
worried
you
about
go.
Things on our merch.
hidden
Oh, there you go.
eggs in these towels.
Oh, yeah, there is a hidden item. It's not on the store. You have to get the link directly from me, but you can still buy it. There's a limited edition of something.
No, Greg, you did a really, really good job with these designs. Like, really, really good job.
Yeah.
Thank
did.
you.
Greg and I are gonna fight.
Yeah. What? Why?
Podcast.
Look, his face is even all red. Like,
My God, it's like time to take a nap. I think. No, you did do a really good job, and I just want to congratulate everybody on the wins that they had. Hopefully, you guys can buy into coming to the Zach tournament and play, so I can win your Zach tonight. Talk trash
There
about
we-
Greg. It's probably gonna stop
Greg-
I
me.
like trash talk. I love
I'll
it.
text you guys. I'll text you guys if you guys want to play.
Sounds good.
Okay, I want to play. I do.
Caleb.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
Okay, I'll send it to Rudy or yeah, Greg and Caleb, and then Matt. I'll reach out to you too because I don't think Matt knows how to do Club Gigi, but I'm not sure Matt's a Zach holder or where does he?
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure
Good
it out.
luck.
500, Zach? Is that how much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, right now because everything is pretty much down, it's only like $4. But hell, if you hold it, if you win and you hold it and it goes up to a couple pennies, that's some money you just.
Well, what if it got to $1?
Oh my
All of a sudden, it just
right.
you know what I mean?
Tournament, right?
That's kind of what we did
Yeah.
when we had our Doge tournament. When we all bought in, it was at 7 cents, and when it ended, Doge was at like 10.5.
Yeah.
So the money that sat there actually had increased by quite a little bit. So yeah, that was fun. We'll have to do that again. Maybe we'll do we'll put together a poker game for one of the NFTs or something like that.
Oh, that would be fun too. Yeah.
And don't forget to like
Yep.
that drawing is coming up in 2 weeks. So that
Yep.
first drawing based
Oh,
on the
wow.
NFT sales is in
And-
2 weeks.
And there is stuff to give away. There's some AVAX to give away.
Yep.
Yep, for sure. Yep.
That's awesome.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully we entertained you at least a little bit.
Are you not entertained?
How do you know?
Greg was always entertaining. But have a great week and God bless.
Be kind.
I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.